geht es wirklich noch komischer als das letzte Dorf. Mal sehen. So, this is Yamatai village. I haven't seen this kind of rural village before. As far as I can see, it all looks very peaceful too.
What to eat?
Hey! Why aren't you in human form? Even though we're in the Grand Noah, we don't know if the peace extends here too. Why didn't she take human form before we could be sure?
Don't worry. Look over there.
Alice points to her left. Another Nekomata is walking down the street with nobody paying any mind to it. Oh! Mighty cat! The old man claps his hands together twice and bows to the passing Nekomata.
Mighty cat, thank you. Here, look. Yeah.
The old woman holds out a fish and feeds it to the Nekomata. Okay, another strange village. Hey, Alice! After turning my eyes away from Nekomata, I see a bunch of villagers all surrounding Alice. Not good. Are they going to attack us? Oh! Mighty snake! The old man bows in front of Alice and claps his hands together twice.
Mighty snake, thank you. Here. What do mighty snakes eat again? You start with soba. Soba. Please wait a moment, mighty snake.
To start with? And that means that isn't enough.
She's a greedy mighty snake. We must pray to her first.
The villagers gather around Alice and clap their hands together twice before bowing. This village is really weird.
Mighty snake. Here, soba. Thanks for your generous offer.
Alice lays across a nearby stone and starts eating the soba that was offered to her. Just as I was thinking about what to do... Oh! Mighty fox!
Thank you. Please wait a moment, we'll bring some thin fried tofu.
Huh? Mighty fox? What crazy thing are they going to start clapping for the...
You?
You? One of the four heavenly knights, Tamamo. What is someone like her doing in this remote village? Uh-oh, she didn't come here to destroy it, did she? What did you come here for? If you came here to do something bad, you have to get through me first.
I don't get it, but if you're selling a fight, I'll buy it.
Facing Tamamo, I pull out my sword. I didn't think I'd suddenly end up fighting one of the knights here. Oh, mighty belly-garrant human!
I can't think that. If you hurt a mighty fox, you'll be cursed.
Oh, mighty scary sword! That brings back memories of my late wife. There goes all the tension.
Mighty fox, here, thin fried tofu.
Tamamo munches on the tofu handed to her with a contented smile on her face. As she happily nibbles away, the villagers gather around her and clap. It looks like any intention she had of fighting is gone. Tamamo, why did you come to this village? It wasn't to destroy it, was it?
This village is my home. Why would I destroy it right as I return?
I see. I sheath my sword for now. It looks like she has no intention of doing anything bad here. That means there's no reason for us to fight.
Punkt.
Alice slurps up a noodle as she watches Tamamo and I. As I look back and forth between the two eating girls, a man interrupts the sound of eating and clapping. Oh, mighty traveling hero! Oh, mighty fox! Oh, mighty snake!
Oh God.
Welcome to Yamatai village! And you are, sir? I am the chief of this village. You may have already heard, but there has been some trouble in this village recently. So this must be the chief that was looking for assistance. I believe that man said it was something about a troublesome monster.
Shall we listen to his request?
Alice slurps down the last of the soba, then gets off her rock. How unusual. She would usually try to get me to blow off a request like this. Shall we speak somewhere else? We follow the chief's lead through the village streets. Alice and I follow him. And so does Tamamo. Oi, where are you falling to?
Watch your tone with your elders. I heard rumors about an impudent fool causing trouble here. I won't allow something like that to continue.
Impudent fool? How about that? Yamatai village is in quite a troublesome spot due to a particular monster. As we walk down the calm streets, the chief speaks with a strain in his voice. I heard the rumors. What kind of monster is it? Her name is Yamatai no Orochi. She's an 8-headed monster that lives in a nearby cave.
Yamatai no Orochi. Indeed, humans could do nothing against her.
Just from Alice's reaction, I can tell this is no ordinary monster. Yamatai is demanding a villager to be sacrificed to her. 1 young man per year. If we don't send her the sacrifice, she'll destroy the village. That's what she said when she came 5 years ago. 5 years ago? So, we are weak. We can't do anything against a monster like that. So far we have sent 5 sacrifices to her. How horrible! But don't misunderstand me. Yamatai said... Das ist nicht Yamatai? Nee, Yamatai war das Dorf, Yamatai war der Monster, mein Fehler.
Genau.
Yamatai said she wasn't going to kill sacrifices. To prove it, she sends back the previous year's sacrifice when we sent the new one. So we are not sending them off to their death. Eh? So the sacrifices come back alive? Yes, though he was quite exhausted and weak. Now in here... The chief stops in front of a large building and opens the door for us. Check. This is a meeting hall for the young men of the village. Please come this way. The chief leads us into a large room. Please look. He is the sacrifice that came back last year. What the? Laying down on a futon in the middle of the floor, an emaciated... Was heißt das denn bitteschön?
Keine Ahnung.
An emaciated young man is mumbling to himself. Master Yamatai. Where's Master Yamatai?
Yamatai isn't here any longer. You're safe here.
No, not that. Master Yamatai. No more. Sag more.
Okay.
I don't care if it kills me anymore. As you can see, they come back broken. They recover after about a year. But they're precious young workers. And that isn't the only problem. The chief glances to the wall. From the other side, the sounds of men arguing can be heard. It's almost time to present a new sacrifice. The young men met together and choose the new sacrifice. But it always turns into a huge dispute. Of course it would. Having to decide who will be the sacrifice. Of course there would be a huge dispute and fighting. Now, please come this way. The chief leads us into the room where the angry yells from the men can be heard. No, don't worry. I'll be the sacrifice. Stop trying to show off. I'll be the sacrifice. No. I can't let either of you do that. I'll be the sacrifice. No, you guys are too valuable. I'm lazy and bad at working. It's obvious I should be one of the sacrifice. What's going on? Don't pull that crap at me! Everyone knows I should be sacrificed! You're the hard worker here, bitch! Ich kann die sowieso nicht unterscheiden. I couldn't bear the thought of your mother crying over you. I'll be the sacrifice! I can't let you guys go through with it. I'll be the sacrifice no matter what. I'll be the sacrifice so you guys protect the village in my absence. Ja.
Wir dachten wahrscheinlich alle, dass keiner dahin will, ne?
Mhm. Tamamo wohl auch.
Sogar Tamamo. Sprachlos, wie geil.
As you can see, it's pathetic, but every young man wants to be the sacrifice.
Idiots. Idiots everywhere. Why don't you just send all of those idiots out as sacrifices?
They're valuable workers in our small village. We can't do that. Saying that, the chief lets out a deep sigh. If I was only 60 years younger.
Oh God.
Chief? No. If I was only 60 years younger, I could have got rid of Yamatai.
Würde ich jetzt auch sagen.
Yeah. The chief's face quickly became gloomy again after his quick laugh. We would be short-handed without our workers in the fields. So for the first sacrifice, the laziest man was sent. But now that they all want to be the sacrifice, they're competing against each other to be as lazy as possible. That's the troublesome situation this village is in. Is he serious? Now then, please step this way. The chief leads us to a corner of the building. So please, can you defeat Yamato no Orochi? He nervously looks around and softly whispers that into my ear. Why are you speaking so softly? I can barely hear you. If the men heard me, they would beat me up. Ah, I see. There are all kinds of things wrong with this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I'll get rid of her.
I wonder what the reward is.
Alice pipes up at the first thing she's interested in.
Alright, I'll assist in taking out that impudent fool.
Tamamo, you'll help me?
Of course. You'll be quite useful. Name Luca as this year's sacrifice. Then Luca can eliminate the fool. If Luca loses, then he'll just really be the sacrifice.
Oi, I don't like that kind of strategy. That said, it's only a problem if I lose. This might actually be a good strategy. Honestly, this would be over really fast if Alice or Tamamo would just... No, this is a hero's job. I'm a hero, so I'm the only one eligible to do that. Then I can leave it all to you? In that case, tonight would be the best night to carry it out. Yes, let's do it. I'll defeat Yamato no Orochi. Ah, thank you for being so understanding. But please, keep this quiet from the young men. If they find out we're planning on getting rid of her, they might riot. Got it. I'll convince them to name you as a sacrifice. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Saying that, the chief turns back towards where the arguing men were. We have some time to kill before nighttime. Deswegen dürfen wir noch das Dorf erkunden.
Mhm. Ey, sind das alles gestörte Leute hier?
Männer halt, ne?
So viel zum Thema, das sieht von außen alles so normal und harmlos aus.
Also wenn die Frauen die Arena in der anderen Stadt bevölkern, dann sind es hier die Männer, definitiv.
Ja.
Na gut, gehen wir das noch durch, würde ich sagen, ne?
Mit dem Elder.
Genau. Sheesh, youngins. Okay. Youngins these days are pathetic. Yes, they really are. If I was 50 years younger, that meeting hall would have been filled with blood. Trying to get what you want through words alone. Absolutely pathetic. Ja, gut. Damals hat man noch mit dem Lineal zugeschlagen, das kennen wir ja noch. Oh, was hat die Jugendliteratur zu sagen? Ich will es gar nicht erst lesen, ey. All the guys are arguing about who is going to get to be sacrificed. It's a really depressing sight. Was, du willst es nicht werden? Yes, that's right.
Er ist noch in seiner Entwicklungsphase.
Wirklich? To think their aspirations are so low. I plan to go much higher in life. I heard of a village to the north called Succubus Village.
Okay.
My dreams are to make it there. I surpass all of them. It looks like nobody here cares about the prohibition. Ist wohl eine ganz andere Religion in diesem Dorf. Ja, okay, wenn sie überall die Monster anbeten mit Fuchs und Schlange und so, das ist wohl logisch.
Are monsters really that good? This is making me angry.
Okay. Da die Frauen haben es hier wahrscheinlich auch nicht so leicht.
Naja,
ne?
wenn alle jungen Männer zu den Monstern hinwollen, stimmt wohl.
There are elves around this village driving off all outsiders. It keeps out the riffraff. But it's also driving away merchants and good visitors too.
What are they doing that? Why are they doing that?
Our village and the nearby elf village have had a marriage union since long ago. Many men are adopted into their village and marry into the elf village. In return, the warrior elves defend the village from any invaders.
Klingt doch gut. Na, jetzt ist die Frage, was ist schiefgelaufen?
Fairer Deal.
There are a lot of shrines in this village. I don't know if the gods will grace you with their presence, but you should try going and praying. I'm a follower of Elias. You people from the West only believe in one thing. We're grateful of everything, so we worship everything. Okay, heiliges Gras, wie geht's dir? Naja, wenigstens haben sie nie Langeweile.
Oh, du meine heilige Brotkruste.
Oh ja, die darf niemals abgeschnitten werden.
Dieses Gebet widme ich nur dir.
Auf dass die Butter in dich einziehen möge.
Genau.
Nekomata ist wieder da.
Oh, achso, ich bin noch gar nicht im Catchphrase.
Ja?
Hello.
Ja.
She seems awfully friendly towards humans. I think this Nekomata is even the resident of this shrine. Is this also humans and monsters coexisting?
That's one method, isn't it? Enshrining monsters and worshipping them. Quite an interesting culture they have here.
Ich sehe kaum, was passiert, wenn wir den Schrein betreten. Oh je, was kommt jetzt? Erstmal, oh, das ist aber ein schickes Monster. Wow, monsters here too.
Oh my, I'm sure happy. Watch your mouth, impudent youngster.
Sorry. The monsters that live in this village are quite friendly, aren't they?
Only friendly people can approach this village, so only friendly people live here. But long ago the humans turned violent and forced the monsters out.
What did they do then?
They left the village and lived in the mountains. Travelers were attacked and crimes were committed. My elder sister was part of that group too. How nostalgic.
There's a lot I want to say about that. But for now I deal with the current issue. Und keine Anbetung von Alice? Das geht doch mal gar nicht. Fuchsschrein.
All I have to do is stay here and they give me thin fried tofu.
Yeah. Telmo sits on the steps of the shrine, happily munching away at fried tofu again. One of the heavenly knights fear around the world. I wonder what people would think if they could see this sight.
Kitsune.
Alice grabs hold of Telmo's tail and starts to pull on it. She really hates kitsunes, doesn't she?
Hey! Monster Lord! Don't bully kitsunes, you idiot!
Uh-oh. Punkt.
Alice grimaces under Telmo's cold gaze, then runs away.
Sheesh! No matter how much time has passed, children are always children.
Why does Alice hate kitsunes?
You may not have known this, but I was in charge of the Monster Lord's training. Due to that, she lived along with my clan. Since a young age, she was surrounded by kitsunes who were constantly nagging and picking on her. I guess now she wants to bully them in revenge.
I see. That seems like a really childish response.
My my method of upbringing was bad. I had to ensure she didn't end up detesting humanity.
Oh, kam schon lange nicht mehr.
Stimmt.
One wrong move and she would turn into an existence that lives only for revenge, filled with hatred of men. Well, that to happen, the disaster would be even worse than Alice the Eighth 500 years ago. Due to that, she was not allowed out of the castle before she was raised. But as a side effect, she is quite ignorant of the ways of the world.
Interessant, ein Monsterlord so aufziehen, dass sie die Menschen nicht hasst, aber dafür kommt dann sowas bei raus. Schwierig ist richtig zu machen anscheinend. Did something happen to Alice? What would make her hate humans so much?
When she was a child, something happened that broke her young heart.
After mumbling that, Tamo's face grows dark.
But that's all in the past. There's no need to return to old events. By the way, there's something I want to inquire about. That ring, can I take a closer look at it?
It's a memento from my mother. I don't want to take it off my finger, but... Here, is this good? I hold out my hand to Tamamo. She gazes at the ring from all sides, then starts to sniff it. Alice said she couldn't feel anything special from it. Why are you both interested in this ring?
Indeed, there's no magic coming from it. But the Monster Lord is still immature. The fact that there's no magic coming from this doesn't mean it isn't unusual. It's quite the opposite.
The opposite? What do you mean?
The aura that this ring is made out of naturally holds a small amount of power in it. No matter how many thousands of years, that small power should remain. But not a thing can be felt from this ring. That's why it's unusual.
So, basically... What? I have no idea.
Basically, I have no idea either.
Toll!
If we study that ring with various techniques, we may learn something. It would take a few months if you wanted to try.
I see. If it would take all that time, I'd rather not do it.
In addition, she missed one other oddity. When you fought Nanabi and fell unconscious, that unusual power in you was awakened. With it, you were able to dodge that powerful 7 Moons attack. Even more, you managed to seal her. But the final attack you used was not a sword move with Angel Halo. Yet still, she was sealed.
I don't remember much. That was strange.
Are you just concluding that now, you idiot? In other words, the source of your power must be the same as the Angel Halos. For some reason, a latent holy power resides in you.
Whoa, okay. What do you mean?
You're a rare species, boy. Now, how about I give your body an extra careful examination?
No, thank you. A rare species? I don't like being treated like some kind of spectacle.
Anyway, don't use that power ever again.
Eh? Why?
That much power is too much for a human body to bear. Such high powers of raw holy power will eat into your flesh.
Eat into my flesh? Is it a disease?
As you use it, your human body will slowly be eaten away and replaced by raw holy power. In the end, you'll cease being human and turn into something else. I've seen men consumed by holy power in the past. They continue to pay the price for pursuing their power and eventually turn into a being made of pure holy energy. Destroyed by that double-edged power, they became a new existence.
Tamamo glances at my waist after that last statement. I think she's looking at the Angel Halo.
You don't want to go down that road, so keep in mind that wielding that power is dangerous.
Thanks for the advice. I don't really get it, but if it's that dangerous, I'll avoid using it. I had already decided I wanted to fight with power I earned myself anyway. If using that could destroy my body, all the more reason to avoid it.
Please continue to take care of the Monster Lord. She's still young and is quite quick to anger.
Yeah. Really, one of the 4 heavenly knights asking a hero to look after the Monster Lord? But I can't do anything but nod obediently after her honest request.
Okay, aber so alt ist Tamamo doch auch nicht, oder? Die sieht viel jünger aus als Alice, finde ich.
Wenn das stimmt sie war der Lehrmeister der vorigen Monsterlords ebenso, also wenigstens von Alice Mutter. Ich weiß ja nicht, wie lange die Monster leben, aber wenn Luca geschätzt hat, dass Alice 200, 300 Jahre alt ist und Tamamo ist wenigstens so alt.
Dann ist die wahrscheinlich ein paar Jährchen älter, aber so rein von der Optik her hätte ich es eher andersrum vermutet.
Ja, aber ich meine, okay, wenn man vom Körperlichen mal hinsieht, der Unterschied im Alter zwischen Alice und Tamamo, das wäre vielleicht 5, 6 Jahre? Von daher, das kann ja auch nicht wirklich hinkommen. Also, looks are deceiving, der Schein trügt, oder wie es nochmal so heißt. Ich glaube, ich muss nachher nochmal nachlesen, wann wir die Glocke von Nekomata bekommen. Aber das mache ich nach der Aufnahme. Gehen wir nochmal in die Meeting Hall zum Schluss.
Okay.
Na, ist sie immer noch gefüllt? Ja, sie ist immer noch gefüllt. I'm the sacrifice! I won't allow anyone else to take the fall! No, nobody's more qualified than I to be the sacrifice! I've skipped working for years! Due to my laziness, I must be the one to be sacrificed! Leave it to me, I'll protect everyone by doing it. As you can see, they're still arguing. You're going to be the sacrifice. But how do I tell them? Now then, how am I going to do this? Everything about this scene seems pathetic. Oh Mann. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt, was uns erwartet in dieser Höhle, wenn wir dorthin gehen, ne?
Ich auch.
Etwas viel Information, aber ich würde sagen, die 3 Stunden für heute sind fast rum und der Dialog mit Tamamo hat verdammt viele Infos gebracht, die die Zuschauer erstmal verdauen könnten. Was meinst du?
Richtig, und ich auch.
Das ist gut. Dann verdauen wir gleich noch eine Runde Mittagessen und machen für heute Schluss, würde ich sagen.
Genau.
Leute, dann würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder, wenn es wieder heißt Let's Play Monster Girl Quest 2 mit mir und Negoya.
Macht's gut, bis dann.
Tschö.
Ciao.